AgTech Tech Tip: unsuitable removals by depth. On some projects, it may be necessary to remove all unsuitable or undocumented fills under structural areas. In some cases, the depth of the removals may vary. The depth may be represented by boreholes or test pits that show the bottom of the removal. In this case, you may use a strata surface to create the bottom of the over-excavation. Select the Edit menu and select Strata Names. Enter bottom for the name of line 2. Keep in mind we will only be using the strata entry to create the surface. It will not be used in the actual volume calculations. Click OK. Change the surface to existing and the layer to strata boreholes. And click the Entry Mode button. Position the cursor over one of the borings on the plan sheets and left-click to enter. And enter the depth to the bottom of the unsuitable material. And click OK. And proceed to the next borehole. Enter the depth to the bottom of the unsuitable material. Continue entering all borings in this manner. When complete, return to Edit mode. Change the surface to bottom. Change the layer to data lines. These lines represent the bottom of the removals. We will next copy these lines to a new surface. Select the Edit menu and select All. Right-click and select Copy or press Ctrl-C on the keyboard. Select the Utility menu and select New Surface. Enter Removals for the name and click OK. Then right-click and select Paste or press Ctrl-V on the keyboard. The strata data lines will now also be in the new surface. We must now define the limits of the removals. In this example, we must only over-excavate the unsuitable material within 5 feet outside the building. We will copy the design data line for the building pad and paste it into the annotation layer of the new surface. Change the surface to Design. Select the data line around the building pad. Right-click and select Copy. Change the surface to Removals and the layer to Annotation. Right-click and select Paste. You may also trace the limits of the over-excavation into the annotation layer if desired. We will next offset the line 5 feet. Select the annotation line and click the Offset Line button. Enter 5 for the width and 0 for the slope. Make sure it is going to the outside. Click Apply and click Close. Select the Offset line and select the Utility menu and select Conform Selected to Current Surface. The elevations of the line will be based on the bottom of the unsuitable material. We will next trim and remove the lines from the outside of the removals data. Select the 5-foot offset line. Click the Trim Line button. Select Remove Lines Outside and click OK. We will next offset this line back to the strip surface. Select the line and click the Offset Line button. Check Daylight. For this example, select Stripped. Enter a slope of 1:1 and click View. Make sure the line is going to the outside and click Apply, then click Close. We must next enter a perimeter. Click Entry Mode. Change the layer to Perimeters, then Line Snap to the Daylight line, and right-click to end. Click No to applying the drape line. The removal surface is complete. You may now delete the strata surface if desired. To delete the strata surface, select the Edit menu and select Strata Names. Select the bottom and press the Delete key on the keyboard and click OK. And click Yes to confirm the deletion. Click 3D View Mode and change the reference to Removals and the difference to Stripped. Select Utility, Stage Removals Into. Keep the default settings and click OK. The removals will be staged into the strip surface. You may now calculate the removals. Calculate the volumes. This is the total amount of unsuitable removals. To calculate the remaining earthwork quantities, change the reference to subgrade and the difference to removals. Then calculate the volumes. This is the cut fill required after the removals.